of people sending. Fáilte Arash, welcome back to Suantraí Íosa, where we're looking at the readings for tomorrow, the feast of Saint Claude de la Colombière, who was the spiritual director or advisor to Saint Margaret Mary Alocoque, the Visitation sister who experienced the revelation of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And he supported her and recorded the visions, and he was instrumental in having Jesus's request to establish a feast to the Sacred Heart on the Friday after the Octave of Corpus Christi brought to the Vatican authorities. There is more about him under the video on YouTube. The first reading is taken from the book of Genesis, and it's the story of the 40 days and 40 nights that Noah was in the ark, and how the journey in the ark came to an end with Moses sending out first the raven and then the dove, and eventually the dove would come back with the olive branch in its beak, and eventually would not return the following week. And then Noah knew that the ground was indeed dry, and he would go out. In the early church, they looked at the story of Noah saving the world in this great wooden boat as symbolic of Jesus on the cross saving us. We give thanks to God for his goodness. And Psalm 116 picks up that theme where he asks the question, how can I repay the Lord for his goodness to me? The cup of salvation I will raise. I will call on the Lord's name. And then there's a story of healing for the gospel. Another of the signs that Jesus is about to inaugurate something very special. So it's at Bethsaida, and they bring to him a blind man who begs him to touch him, and he takes him aside. It's not to be a public spectacle. Quietly outside the village, and laying his hands on him, he heals him. And it's a gradual healing. There's something of a mystery here. First of all, he sees people moving about, but they're more like, as he describes them, trees. And then Jesus continues to pray, and then the man can see clearly. I suppose we shouldn't give up too easily in praying for transformation. We shouldn't give up too easily in praying that we would get insights into things of the spiritual world. We should persist in prayer. And what mightn't be very plain at the beginning can, over a period of time in our journey with God, become much clearer, like the man being able to see fully. With thoughts such as these, let us go to our beds and let us pray that we shall indeed awaken in the morning with the praise of God on our hearts and on our lips. Agus gomana dia Alocoque the kshev, ahar mak agus spirit nave. Amen. Slán go fóill. Bye for now.